Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Sorry, I just swallowed the wrong way. Good morning, everyone. This is an auspicious start to our 2023 WIP grade.
It's all going to go uphill from here, people.
Absolutely. Welcome to Fickle Stitches. This is our channel about cross stitch and our enjoyment of such. And yeah, today is WIP Parade today. WIP Parade Day. So glad you could join us.
I love watching people's whip parades. I absolutely love this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Filming them is a pain in the butt.
We appreciate all the effort as we go through our effort ourselves.
Yes.
So,
Ooh,
the goal for
cleaning
today.
my glasses.
Oh, yeah. Well, we need the clean glasses. Absolutely. The goal for today is to, well, just let you know um, what we have in our whip stash and how well we did in um, touching our pieces this year, starting a whole bunch of pieces this year, all the things.
Um, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing whips and only whips. So we might as well just go ahead and get the party started. Is it going to be you starting or me?
I'll start.
Okay, great.
Okay, so my first whip, this is my oldest whip. This is Rhiannon, artwork by Jessica Galbraith, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. Started approximately 15 years ago. So here's where she's at.
Can you move it over to your left just a smidge? Right there. Boom. Thank you.
And this year in 2023, I put 12,453 stitches in her.
Oof. So basically, from the horse head over.
Um, yeah,
That
I
second
didn't
row
have
of
like the
pages.
bottom. I didn't have the bottom part of the side.
Right, yeah.
It's all been on row two.
Yes, row two. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, and just because I like it, Crab Shack Stitchery.
Okay, there you go. All right,
All
so
right.
I am also going to start off with my oldest whip that I am currently trying to decide whether or not I am going to change fabric because I'm not that far along and I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to change the fabric or not. So, the pattern is Angel of Hope by Lavender and Lace. Sorry about the crinkle. I thought,
Crinkle and the zipping, people.
yeah, there's
Today
going to be
is
a lot
going to
of
be
crinkling. Yeah, you're going to have to just bear with us today. So here's Angel of Hope. A lot of white. And I started it in, I think it was March of 2006. And I currently have it. Here it is right here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's currently on 25 count mushroom Lugana. So it's definitely over two. Um, and back in the day, I started on the left wing. So this is how much I've gotten done. So I'm looking at,
25 over 2.
yep,
That makes it huge.
yep. Here's the, like, I mean, doop doo.
Oh, come on. 40 count it.
I have the piece of fabric right here. And I think this is actually, I think this is 32. So it would be a massive, but I might switch it to 40 count. and go from there. So we shall see. But that was Angel of Hope. Okay. And then the next one, not one of my oldest ones, I'm just showing you the ones. Basically, the organization I have for this is pre last year and last year. That's basically where we're
That
at.
makes sense.
Yeah, because I significantly added to my WIP pile in 2020, late 2022 and 2023 because of my birthday started on. So the next one I was going to show you is the Seasonal Stand-Up Nutcracker by Stitchworks.
Okay.
And it is on 7 count Flosstube using Pearl 5 cottons and larger things. So just to give you an idea, I'm up in this area here. So yeah. And there we go.
Okay.
So the bulk of his crown is basically done. Yep. So there you go. And over to Kate.
Okay. My second oldest WIP is Ravenclaw House from the Stitchery by MJ. Here's a photo of what it looks like. I started this in 2019, and this year I have put in 10,150 stitches on it. Here's where I'm at.
Yes.
So I reached out this year to the seller, and because I did not have Pattern Keeper in 2019. I didn't know about Pattern Keeper in 2019. So I'd been working on paper, and she graciously saw that I did have purchased it back then, and she sent me the PDF.
Nice.
And it works about 80% in Pattern Keeper. It's a little fitzy, but it works.
Right.
This is a, I think a ragtag quilt art bag. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's it.
All right. So the next one I'm going to show you is one of the very first massive full coverages I ever started. This is going to be, where am I? Sorry. It is The Sea View of Cliffs. It is a painting by Guy Rose, and it was charted by Better Cross Stitch. I started it in 2020. It's 22 count Hardanger over 1. So this is what it's going to look like. And can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. So this is where I'm at.
It's
again,
gorgeous. I've missed it.
Yeah. It kind of went on a little bit of a hiatus this past year, and I'm going to have to, I would like to get cracking on it again. So this is where we're at on that. It is really pretty. When I first started it, I was really worried that it was going to be super pixelated and stuff. But when you hold it up away, you can really see, you can really see it coming to life. So I'm excited about it. So there you go. So there's that one. I'll put that down there. The next one that I have does not have a reference photo. It is the Mysterious Adventure Project Stitch Along that Ink Circles did in 2019. And it's basically, it was basically a choose your own adventure kind of pattern. She provided guidelines, and you would use multi-sided dice to key places to help you make decisions. I'm at the point now where I'm adding in the last of the motifs. So this is on, what I put it on, 32 count legacy from Picture This Plus, so it's over 2. And I can, there we go. So this is where
Oh,
I'm
it's
at.
so big.
Yeah, this is the full size. You could do variations on the size, however you wanted to do it. So this is based on my husband before the pandemic. Had a group of guys where they would meet once or twice a month and in person, and they had a long-standing campaign based on the area in the inner sea. So I got the Brainiac idea to kind of try to semi-replicate it, to give to our friend who would host it. His wife is a good friend of mine, who is also an avid cross stitcher, so it kind of crosses into both areas for them, just to say thanks for all the times they hosted us and all the crazy gang. So I picked a palette. You could pick, you were given guidelines about what colors you would need, and I picked a palette entirely of Gentle Arts, so it would be all kind of the same for me, the antique feel. So yeah, so that's what I have done, and that's another one that's kind of like, I would like to get that moving in 2024.
Okay.
And now it's you.
All right. We have reached 2020. This next one lives in a project bag that's Creations by Mary Rose. And if you can see the fabric, you're probably going to know that Dog's Declaration is in here.
Yay!
This is by Ink Circles. I'm doing it on 16 count white chocolate using the Valdani threads. And this year, I'm trying to get it all in, 6,090 stitches.
Oof.
This is a focus for next year. I would like to finish this next year.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. All right, next for you.
Oh. So the next one I'm going to show you has, there's 3. There's 3 of them in this one packet. Yes, that I have started. They are Mill Hill ornament kits, and it is Christmas Jewels Blue Topaz. There we go. And like I said, I have 3 of these, and what I've been doing is basically working them like concurrently. So they're all in the same spot essentially. Now, I could be wrong. Let me just double check. Nope, they seem to be all in the same spot. That's great. So I'll just hold them up like this so you can see. There they are. There's
Okay.
3 of them. But so yeah, so here's as far as I've gotten so far. It's basically, it's all done except for the center and then the bottom bulb. So they're really close to being done. Again, a lot of the older WIPs did not get touched this year because I was too busy. All the starts for my birthday. So there you go. All right, Kate.
All right. This next one is Stars Bright by Lindy Stitches. It lives in this gorgeous project bag, which I cannot remember who it's by.
And I'm going to steal that one.
No, you're not. So this is done on 16 count Witch's Brew from, I think it was Mystic Fabrics, using the called for overdyed and DMC. And here's where it's at.
Very nice.
Can't see. All right. So this year I put 5,040 stitches in this, which I thought would finish the border, but I was wrong.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Another example here at Fickle Stitches of delusional counting.
Yes, we are the experts.
So I would like to finish this next year.
Yeah.
It's slated for another 5,000 stitches, so we'll see.
We will see. Okay. So this next one is currently being worked on. So it's still in its frame and it's fiddly, so I'm leaving it in the frame, so you'll have to bear with me on this one. I'm working on 2 Red Cardinals in Winter by Victoria Harley. I got this pattern off of Etsy. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the blue topaz, I started those in 2017. I'm not proud of that fact, that they're still not done. This one I started in 2021. Yeah, there you go. And I'm doing it, this is also on 22 to count Hardanger Ada over 1. And whoops, there we go. Can you see it? There we go.
Of course I can see it. It looks great.
Oh, I'm worried about the window behind me. That's why I keep asking.
No,
Yeah,
I can see it.
Okay, so I'm finally in the area where the first cardinal is. And yeah, so this one's being worked on basically until the end of this year with a couple other interruptions. So I love this one so much. I love the colors. I love the stained glass. So there you go. And I'm going to put this here for now. And then watch me trip over it. Okay. Very good. The next one I'm going to show you is Nantucket Sampler. I keep looking over here because my list, so I can tell you what years I started these. The Nantucket Sampler. I started it in May of 2020. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't. There we go. Oh, there we go. By Bright Needle. This is on 32 count linen over 1.
No comment.
I was waiting. I was waiting for the comment.
I'm not going to comment. You made your choice.
Absolutely.
You live with it.
Yes, actually, well, I really love it. So I was a little scared when I realized that I had bought the fabric cut to be over 1 over 1, but it's like, okay, I can do this. All right, now I'm going to definitely put this behind because you can't see it. Okay. Okay, so basically what I have done, look at how tiny that is done the gate and started on the blocks, but it is teeny weeny. So yeah,
It is teeny weeny.
I'm really glad I have a magnifying glass. Yeah, so there you go. That was Nantucket Sampler.
Okay. Is it back to me?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay. I can't tell anymore.
I know.
So, living in this gorgeous project bag, which came in a Bestitch Me summer box. It's so good. Is Shores of Hawk Run Hollow, which I started at the 12/31/2020. This is on this by Carriage House Samplings. This is what it looks like. And then it's on 20 count vintage country mocha. So here's where we are. I've got 3 blocks done.
Nice.
There's a long way to go on this. And I'm using the silk because I'm bougie.
Yeah, you were. Wait, me
Well,
too.
that's why it's on 20 count, so I only had to use one strand of silk.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm frugal bougie.
There's a method to our madness.
Is there?
Well, I can be optimistic.
Okay. I'd like to get a couple blocks done next year.
Yes, I hear you on
Right.
that. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is a button and beads project from Mill Hill. It is from the winter series back in the day. I started this on, again, in May of 2020. And this one is Believe. And I am not using the perforated paper for this one. I am using a piece of 32 count linen cypress from Fiber on a Whim. And it looks like this. Oh, yeah. Ooh. It's so light you can't see it. There we go. Okay.
Much better.
Yes. So I was able to get the Believe before it went away.
I just have Cher singing in my head now.
I know. Every time I pull this out, it's on a constant. Oops. It's on a constant loop in my head. Okay. So there's that one. The next one I'm going to show you was a kit that I got back in the day. This is Nova Scotia Tartan Map by Foxbury Cottage. It was a whole kit with the threads and the Ada. Let me see. It's an 18 count white Ada. And again, I started this in April of 2020. Nova Scotia is the province that I am from. And I wanted to do the map. There we go. And there we go. This is how far I've gotten so far. So basically, it's the center. Center of Nova Scotia up to the causeway. And now I have to go left and right. So there we go. And now back to Kate.
Okay. So I already screwed up a little. Shores of Hawk Run Hollow, I stitched 5,859 stitches on it.
Okay.
This year. Okay, this next one lives in a project bag from I don't know who, but it's cute bunnies.
It's very cute.
Yeah, I don't know who it's from. This is Cleopatra. This is what she looks like. By Bella Filipina. Started this in May of 2021. I'm doing this on 16 count Spice by Picture This Plus. And I stitched 2,129 on her this year. And I can't tell if I've got her all in or not. She's a big girl.
You need to raise her. Right there. You're cutting off a bit of the top, but at least you can see her body.
She's big. She doesn't even have part of her. She still needs half her body.
I know, but she is pretty.
She is sparkly. Yes. Right. So, and I really need to trim the fabric.
It's beautiful fabric too.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm so happy I chose it.
Yes.
And I did a skin conversion on her.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did. Yeah, you did.
That I just played around with until I found something because Cleopatra should not be pink white.
No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Okay. So this next one is one that I started back in when did I start this? In 2021, and I did put some time in on it this year. So this next one is a mashup of Maple Leaf and Star Welcome by Sam Sarah Design Studio. As you may have inferred, I am a dual citizen of the United States and Canada. And so what I thought would be cool for our house to represent both my husband and I, and I'm mashing up both of these into one pattern. And I converted the Canadian side from the called for colors into pearl cotton to match the pearl cottons that were used in this one, so that it was all the same kind of look. So that was a fun exercise to try to find pearl cottons that matched what I wanted to do. But we managed to do it, and this is where I am at. So as you can see, I only have a block and a half left to do. And yeah. So what was
Come on,
really...
Cheryl, there are 13 days left in the year.
Okay, so I have the winter I have the winter cardinals chunk that I have to put in times 2. I have 2 sleds I need to start, and then my thought was I wanted to see if I could finish this off by the end of the year. But yeah, what I liked about this one was the designer didn't use typical traditional reds and blues and whites for the stars, which I thought was really interesting. But you definitely knew it was America. So there you go. Love it.
It's looking so good.
Was that 2? I can't remember.
Yes, I think it was.
No. Yes. Sure. I'm losing track. I don't think so. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay.
All right. Just wait a second. I have to do a little zhuzhing so that it fits back in its container. Oh. Yeah. Ah, no. What is wrong? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, the next one I'm going to show is one that I actually, we saw in our last video, and I've got it on Kate. I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, Kate. Okay, so this one is Under the Sea, Sal by the Frosted Pumpkin. I started it in June of 2022 on 28 count linen called Nessie by Picture This Plus. This was the called for fabric and the called for threads, and this is where I am right now.
Yay.
Yeah. I am adjusting the colors of the figures, the 3 scuba diving figures, to match my 3 godchildren who love the ocean and the aquarium and swimming and all the animals therein. So I want to make it look like them. So there you go.
So cute.
Yes. And you.
Okay, this next one lives in this shark bag, which has surfers on the inside, just because.
Just because.
It's from the Brass Button. And this is Orca from Carolyn Manning Designs. I started this in 2023, and I have put 8,183 stitches in on this.
Nice.
So I've got a full page and then the 3 little blurpy pages at the bottom.
Do you want to bring it down just a smidge so you can see? Yeah, right there. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I love it. It's going to be a finish next year. I know. Don't throw my words in my face that there's 12 days left.
What? Me? Whatever are you talking about?
Hmm. Back to you. Remember? 2-1 with you this year.
I know. And I'm just trying to remember where I put. Well, is it in here? Is it in there? Do you want me to show my charted needlepoint?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if we wanted to show those because technically they're not cross stitch, but they are something I do. Okay. Let's see if I put them both in the same bag. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, I did. Aren't I smart? Okay. Hi. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, there's that one. Oh, okay. I don't know where that one is. Okay. It'll be all right. So I'm going to show you a couple of charted needle points. Both of them are done on, I'm looking, 18 count sandstone canvas. They're both by Nancy's Needles. I have the reference pick for the first one. I'll have to insert the reference pick for the second one. So the first one is Autumn Maples. These are all by Nancy's Needle. I love this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I started this one in 2018. And this is how far I've gotten. And I look at it and go, I could put a couple days in on this and it'll be done.
You could.
Maybe a week's worth of stitching. But yeah, I love it. It's really weird. You can see how, in certain lights, you can see how the angle of the stitches show up differently in the light. It's so interesting to me. Okay, so there's that one. The other one that I started that I know I'm going to have to do some fixing on, so that's why it got paused. I'll have to insert a picture of this one. It is called Desert Star, also by Nancy's Needles. And oh dear God, which one is it? Where's the top? Oh, there's the top. Okay, good. Pro tip, people, mark your frames. So this one, it's a lot of burgundies and a lot of this around this. Okay, I'm not going to show, but it's an extension of the colors that you see around the inside star. But I know that there's a little bit of a mistake that I'm going to have to fix first before I keep going, because these, if you're off on these, it throws the whole thing off. But there you go. I love it. Okay. Back to Kate.
Okay, so living in this project bag by Stitch and Button is Frozen from Dona Stitch. This is done on 16 count antique white Aida with DMC. I started this in 2021, and this year I put 2,850 stitches in.
Nice.
It's kind of sad.
I know, but it's more than what you had.
It's kind of sad though. All right, already back to you.
All right. Yeah, I'm just doing the next level up. All right, here we go. Ouch. Mother. That hurt. Okay, back to me. Here we go. So the next one I'm going to show you was a birthday start for me for 2021. The pattern is Opal by Carolyn Manning. I'm doing the big Mama Jamma. I'm not sure if I'll do the small ones, but I'm definitely doing the large motif for sure. And again, as with most, if not all of my full coverage, I usually do them on 22 count hard hanger over 1. And this is how far I've gotten so far. Can you see it really good?
Pull up.
Up.
A little bit more. There you go.
Can you see it?
Yep.
It's really pastel-y, that's why I'm worried.
Yeah, no, you can see it.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I've got on this one I am doing a center start and going out around. So there you go. Okay, so the next one I need to get up. And we're gonna stay in a theme for a little bit. So as part of my birthday start along, one of the things I wanted to do was start the hometown holiday series by Little House Needleworks. And so I am doing them individually, and I am doing them so that I can eventually make them into a Christmas village. And so we're just going to start from the beginning. I got, as part of the Start-a-thon effort, I got the first, I think it was the first, let me take a look here. I got all the way down to the first 20, and we're at like 24 in the series. So I would like to get the rest of them started probably in 2024 at least, and go from there. So we'll start at the very beginning. The first one is my house. I will be stitching this and not put our last name in. I might do it again later as an ornament and put our name in, but for the purposes of the village, I'm not going to put that section in. So that's the first one. And this is how far we've got. Every single one of these is on 40 count. Where are we? 40 count lambswool linen. 1 thread over 2. And so this is what I was able to get done. There we go. So far.
Looks good.
Yes. They are very small. And go ahead, Kate.
All right. Project bag. I don't know from who, but I love it. This is Dog's Day Out by Cross String Collection. Insert a photo of what it looks like here.
Mm-hmm.
This is done on 16 count gossamer by Picture This Plus, using DMC and the called for weeks. I stitched 2,148 stitches on this year.
So nice. Very nice.
So I do like it. Just there's not enough time in the day to stitch.
Absolutely. Okay. Next in the Hometown Holiday series is Main Street Station. I started this one in January of this year. There we go. And I was able to get the roof.
Yay.
Yay. So the goal for all my starts this year was to put at least 2 hours or 200 stitches minimum if I was feeling so inclined that evening or whatever, there would be more. But I at least wanted to get them started. So for the right now, you're going to be deep and heavy into the roofs portion of our program, which we have alluded to. Number 3 was the caroling quartet. I also have plans to take different motifs from different patterns and chart them individually. So I'll have more villagers around the village and more trees and stuff like that too. So this is one where I plan on stitching some little miniatures. So there's that. And this one I was able to get almost all of the top of the tree. I got a good chunk of the tree.
It's not a roof.
It is not a roof, but it's pointy. There you go. All right.
All right. My next one is in a project bag from Stitch and Button, similar to the other bag, but she didn't make the other bag. And this is Potions and Spells. Here's what it looks like. It's by Autumn Lane Stitchery. I'm doing this on 16 count Midnight Ride by XJU Designs using the called for DMCs. And it's very sad. I only stitched 1,003 stitches in on it.
Okay, I need you. There we go. And back just a little bit. Perfect, right there. Very nice. Great fabric.
So, 1 page is done out of 4.
Very nice.
Uh,
Do I dare ask?
No, I just want to stitch it. I want to finish it. I want to.
That's the
I get
problem.
verklempt when we do the
Yes.
WIP parade.
Absolutely. Okay, this is number 4. This is of the Hometown Holiday series. This is Sweet Shop. And oh, there we go. Again, 40 count lamb's wool linen roof.
Because she's crazy.
I underestimated the smallness, but I'm excited at how they're turning out. It just looks like I did nothing on them. I promise you I did. All right, so the next one, let me see. Sweet Shop was started in February, and so was the next one. Oh no, I take it back. This one was started in March of this year. This is Toy Store.
Pretty.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Okay. And yeah. This roof was flat at least. I just like the finial stuff on the top.
We're using big vocabulary words today.
Yeah, I'm hearkening back to my museum stages. my previous career path. Yeah. All right, there you go. Okay, Kate.
Okay. This next project bag is this. And it was a gift from MBC Stitcher, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And the project bag was from Stonehouse Stitching. This is Ride Forth Singing by Lindy Stitches. Ooh, I actually have a photo.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying not to get glary. But so this is done on, oh, I love this, 16 count Please Scream Inside Your Heart from Mystic Fabric using the called fors. Started this on my birthday in 2021.
Yes.
Stitched 1,026 stitches. Uh, I'd say I'd apologize for not ironing it, but have you met us?
Seriously. Okay, you need to bring it down a little bit though. So, there we go. Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So my goal for the year was to put 1,000 stitches in most everything, except the things that were like 2020 and older. Those got 5,000. So this only got a couple days of stitching in the whole year. I'm sad.
Okie dokie. Oops, right. There we go. Okay.
Here's your face.
Next one in the Hometown Holiday series is Town Church. And, oh yeah, the other thing I was going to say is a lot of these have snowflakes in the background because I chose, well, there was a mix up with my fabric, and because I'm using lambswool linen, the stars, the ecru does not show up very nicely on the background. So I may just leave it. I'm going to leave them off, but I might embellish them with something that will show up better later. But anywho, just a little aside.
Have you tried a different kind of white though, maybe?
Oh, I'm sure. It's just it wouldn't fit with the color palette. I don't think.
Oh, there you go, being all matchy
know.
matchy.
Well, that, and I've already started how many of these? It's a little late. And you'll be able to see what I'm talking about if you look real hard. It's hard to see ecru in the wild. So if you look at the top where the cross on top of the church, you can barely see it. So yeah, so I'm not going to put any snowflakes in, and it'll be okay because it doesn't snow all the time in winter, just sometimes when it snows. Fixed stitch logic 101.
We have logic.
Well, and the next one I'm going to show you is number 7, Firehouse. There we go. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to say is that if there is a flag in there, I am debating if I'm going. Well, I got to figure out what I'm going to do about the flags. I might have to do both. Canada and the United States. We'll see. Not going to worry about that yet. And here is the roof and the tutu coming through. There we go. Okay. And back to Kate.
Okay, this is my last one for 2021. It lives in this project bag with the owls from Ragtag Quilt Art. This is the Moonlight Sampler by the Blue Flower. Here's what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 Count Storm by Picture This Plus using the called for, and I stitched 2,215 stitches on this year.
Okay, bring her down. Right there, perfect. So pretty.
It is, but it is a big mama.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is. All right, and we're going to keep on going strong with the Hometown Holiday. Number 8, The Florist. There we go. I'd like to mention also that I'm doing all the call for colors in this. Most of them, it's Classic Colorworks and DMC. There we go. And this is the roof line I was able to get done. All the gables. There's a lot of roofs, but I'm glad they're not all the same. That would have been so painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 40 count looks so inconsequential, but you know that there's been a lot of work in there because you're counting the stitches. Next one, the pet store, complete with pets in the window.
Oh, so stinking cute.
So stinking cute. Yep. And our favorite,
Roof.
brown roof. Brown roof, study number 1.
This is her brown roof phase.
Rivera, yeah.
Okay. So I had to shuffle some whips around to make room for the 2022s because there's a group of them. So this first one lives in this great Aboriginal art project bag. I'm not sure where I got it, but I love it.
It's great.
This is Anzac from Long Dog Samplers. Here's what it looks like.
Nice.
And this was a restart on December 31st, 2022. This is sampler count, 16 count, sampler gold bicolor and cotton. And it has only gotten 1,063 stitches in it.
I really like the color.
So my envision for this is blue, this dark navy blue.
Mm-hmm.
Island continent is in a dark green, and Australia continent is in this dark brick red.
Pretty.
Yeah. So.
Gotcha. Very nice.
Because I did it when my original one was a very variegated silk, and it was variegated. It just too much.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Okay. All right. So we're just chugging right along with
roofs.
The hometown holidays. Yes, roofs, signs, and gables. Oh my. This is number 10. This is the tree lot. Super cute. I am going to double check something just for a second. Yep, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, good. Sorry. I should have checked that when we restarted. That was my fault. Okay, so tree lot. And I was able to get the sign portion. And, yeah. A lot of brown. Brown extravaganza.
But it's not a roof.
What? Yeah, not a roof, yeah. Speaking of a roof, Schoolhouse is next. I love the red in this one. This one is, it's Cherry Cobbler by Classic Colorworks. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Schoolhouse. And this is what I was able to get done. Beautiful. Love that red. Okay. Back to Kate.
Okay. So I sent some fabric to Vicky Stitch and Button, and she made me this glorious Egyptian bag.
Yes, 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 yes.
So inside lives You Belong to Me from others. I am doing this on 16 count sandstone. Wearing cotton, using a silk from Silks for You. Do I remember what number? No. New year, new start in 2022. And I stitched 2,140 stitches on that this year.
Okay, right over just a smidge more. Perfect. Right there, stop. Nice, very nice.
So I do love this one. I don't think that this silk is this is a lot less variegated. Silks for You, I like the variegation. I think the other one I made is
Yeah.
just a little variegated for that project. Not that
Yep.
it wasn't nice, but
Yeah, looks great. Okay. Next one. Number 12. The Diner. I want you to take a good look at the fresh pie up on the top.
now I want
I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Because I know it doesn't seem like it, but that little section. Whoops. Little teeny weeny little pies.
oof.
Yep. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. And I'm really glad you got to see the detail on that one because you're going to get squaddish on this one because this is the bookstore. With a lovely brown rectangle for a roof. It's a good thing that I'm a semi-process stitcher and don't need to necessarily see like the act of stitching is okay for me because yeah, these ones are hard. It was just rectangles, lots of rectangles. So there you go. Very scintillating stuff, I tell you. All right, Kate, here you go.
We are quite vocabulary today.
I know, I'm full of it.
All right. Living in This Lovely Disney Villains Project Bag by Stitch and Button. She has a Facebook group.
Yes, she does.
We are not compensated.
Nope.
This is Nevermore by Lila's Studio. This is what it looks like here. This is done on 16 count Vertigi from Fortnite Fabrics, using the mostly called for overdyed. I had to snub out like something, one of the gentle arts.
So pretty.
I really like stitching on this.
That motif was not a joke.
Oh no, it was not.
No joke, people. Okay. Next.
Oh, 1,502 stitches.
Which is basically that big motif, right?
No, it was the tree and stuff. Part of the motif and the tree and the moon and some words.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all that. Yeah. Okay. Never mind me. We are now on number 14, Hometown Holidays. Grandma's house. Grandma's house. With 3 little gables. Super cute. Super cute. There we go. Oh. And Next in the parade of roofs, needlework shop. Needlework shop, needlework shop. Snow-capped roof on the needlework shop. There we go. Very exciting. And Kate.
All right. This project bag is from Lila Styles. She was on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
It is Reflections of Norway. Here's a picture of what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Fortnite fabric, I know that. And I don't know what it's called. Using Northern Lights from Gloriana silk. And I stitched 1,004 stitches on Reflections of Norway.
Nice. Very pretty.
Yeah, I like it. I like these.
Excellent.
Fold it a different way.
Right. Okay. Thank you for slogging through it with me, folks. We are close to the end of Tour de Hometown. We are now at the coffee shop. Coffee shop, coffee shop. And this is all 200 stitches on one side of the roof. And the cardinal. Number 17 from Hometown Holiday, the clockmaker. The false front made out of the shelf clock or mantle clock is freaking adorable. I said multiple times as I stitched it.
She did, folks. She did.
Stinking cute. Stinking cute. Not your typical roof. There we go. Okay. Back to Kate.
Okay. Once again, fabric I sent to Stitch and Button.
Mm-hmm. That looks familiar.
It does. This is Poltergeist Pirates by Glendon Place. Here's what it looks like. This is on 16 Count Bang by the Crossed Wing Collection. It's a hand-painted fabric. And I'm using the called for Sullivans.
Oh, yeah.
This was a birthday start from 2022. And I stitched 2,676 stitches on it.
Very nice. Very nice.
I am looking forward to getting more work on this.
Okie dokie. Oh, sorry. Da-da-da-da, poltergeist. Okay. Next. The mercantile. And I love this little lamp over here. Don't mind me. There we go. Ooh, I almost... And this one, it's a good thing that the top edge of the roof is on there because you would not see the ecru if it wasn't outlined. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You may wonder, Cheryl, why did you keep going on this fabric? Because I didn't realize I was on the wrong fabric until about, what was it? 4 or 5 in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. That's okay. All right. Next one is Quilt Shop. Again, lovely set of gables. And that's what I was able to get done on that one. Okay, and now we are back to Kate.
All right. So, in my Harry Potter bag, made from so much to love, lives Slytherin Sweater. This is by Mandarinks. It's on 16 count charcoal gray and 1,013 stitches this year. Oops. Just sling it around.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Nice.
The greens really do pop on the gray. So I've done the Hufflepuff one. I have Gryffindor and Ravenclaw ready to go.
Yes.
But it's Russian designer. It's just a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's intense.
Backstitching and quarter stitching and
All that good stuff.
yeah.
Okay. So, the last of the Hometown Holiday series that I was able to get started in 2023 was number 20, Pop's Filling Station. There we go. And it's apropos. So we're going to end off this part of my WIP parade with a rectangle. It's pretty green. It is pretty green, people.
It is not a brown roof.
It is not a brown roof. It's not a brown rectangle. It's green. There we go. So that is all of the ones I was able to get started for this one. And like I said, I think they're up now to 24. Let me look at my list here. Yes, there's 24. So I have 4 left that are currently available to start. And I'm just going to chitter-chat my way through pulling this stuff off of my table so I can bring over the next. All of these live in this. This is a bag from Crab Shack Stitchery. I just thought it was cute, and it holds everything, all the fabric, all the patterns, all the threads, everything. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Okay, and I'm going to bring over the next box. But I have to put this somewhere out of the way so it doesn't fall over, and that would be bad. And I'm checking to make sure I've got the right box. Yes! Okay. So this box, part of what it contains is my oldest restarted WIP. I started it 21 years ago when my nephew was born. That's how I can date this WIP. I started it back then in 2002. But then I restarted it because I realized I had made a mistake. And that's why I stuck it off to the side for however many long. So I restarted it again in 2017. And it's called, and I'm looking to see if I have a free picture of it. And I don't know why I don't have it with the That is so odd. Okay, so I'm going to insert a picture of what it is. It is called Holiday Harmony Tree Skirt. It was a dimensions kit, 16 count Ada. And this sucker is massive, so you're going to have to forgive me that I don't unroll the whole thing of, like, it's a full tree skirt worth of Ada. What they could have done is given you the half. That was going to, I honestly think that once this is done, I won't need the other half of Ada to make the rest of the circle of the tree skirt because it's massive. But I will show you what I have on here. For Kate's defense, because she's not going to see this picture until after I insert it, it's a collection of musical instruments and poinsettias. And I don't know if you can see, this is how much I've gotten done so far. It's very little. And my mother still remembers that I haven't given this to her yet. And she gently inquires about it about once a year. It's like, where's my tree skirt? I am 75 years old. Where's my tree skirt? Okay, Mom, I got message loud and clear. So I don't know how well this is showing up.
It's showing.
But, yeah, it's some of the main. The yellow horn is the start of, I think it's a French horn. But yeah, so there you go. Part of the reason why I have not worked on it a whole lot is because it's so massive and it's a pain in the rear end to wrangle. So I think I have figured out the best way to handle that from this part forward. So hopefully I do want to use it and get it moving forward, hopefully this year. We'll see. And back to Kate.
Okay. So this project is all about Cheryl. So this is a project bag she gifted me that Stitch and Button made.
Oh, right.
This is Tide Pool from Carolyn Manning. I'm doing this on 16 count off-white Ada using DMC. I stitched 2,898 stitches, and there's also a Come From Away playbill needle minder.
From Newfoundland.
Yep. All Canadian.
Yes.
So, yay. I like it.
Sorry about the noise, people.
That's
I have
okay.
read the book. I've read the book. But I have not yet seen the play.
Oh, it is so good.
I know.
It's worth getting an Apple TV free trial and just watching that and then canceling.
Is that what it's on now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Well, it was when I watched it last summer.
Gotcha.
That's how I did it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm just double checking. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. So you're going to have to forgive me because my organization is a little screwed up because of our abrupt pack and move. Partial move, I should say. And so some of the things I think are where they're going to be and they're not. So, okay. So this is really pretty Crab Shack stitchery bag. Usually in my larger projects, I'll use this bigger bag. It has a lot of room. My other bag source of choice, as you'll see later on, is Stitch and Button. But yeah, so this is one that I started recently. I've had this in my stash forever. This is Angel of Autumn by Lavender and Lace. I love this one so stinking much. If you are new to our channel, you'll know that there's certain things each one of us loves, and my two things are autumn and Christmas. With nautical coming in a close third. But there you go. So yeah, I've had this kitted up forever. And I'm looking just to make sure to remind me of Angel of Autumn. Yeah, okay. So this is on 32 count light mocha Belfast linen. And I was able to get the... I'm just looking at this to see. I need to put some more... a few more stitches in this to reach the official. This is what this bucket was. Now I remember. Okay. So I was just able to get a little bit of the wing started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's that. The next one I'm about to show you is, where is it? Oh, there we go. It's from the Nebby Needle. Again, this was like an oldie but goodie from my stash that I wanted to start this year. And my birthday started along. It is called Every Leaf. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. There we go. I am putting this on, sorry, I'm looking at my list. 36 count doubloon from Picture This Plus. And I'm looking to see, oh yeah, I have an active needle in here for a reason. I realized there was a bit of a counting error, so I had to step it aside for a second. So I just need to do a little rearranging and redo it, but I started on the border. This is where Kate and I found our new favorite orange for fall, called Fallen Leaves by Classic Colorworks.
Yes.
We are now officially Fallen Leaves fans. Okay. All right, there you go.
All right. So my next one lives in this really cute project bag that I have no idea where I bought it. I don't seem to have another one that quite that style. So this is Aspen Mandala from Ink Circles. Here's a picture of what it looks like.
It's so pretty.
It is. It's stitched on 16 count Princess from Bestitch Me, and I only put 1,000 stitches in it this year, but it looks good.
I just love that your fabric choice for this one, it's not your typical fabric choice, and I think it's like, you weren't expecting it on a blue, and it's so pretty.
Just want to make it on the sky, though.
Yeah.
I could have done a better job with fabric management. We're not going to talk about that.
No. Because we just won't. Okay. I'm just getting some stuff arranged here myself. All right. Drop. Okay. The next one I'm going to show you. Oh, yeah. Every leaf is in this project bag by Stitch and Button. This was one of those cases where I sent her a whole bunch of fabric that I collected over some time, and I wanted to make certain project bags for certain projects. This was another one where she had the fabric, and I said, go for it. Right here. This will give you a really good hint on what the contents are going to be. Which is Long Dog Samplers, Fish, and Ships. So, for those of you who have been along when I started this, I'm looking to see when I started it. It wasn't very long ago. Yeah, it was the end of September. I had some issues with the fact that while my fabric is absolutely gorgeous and stunning and beautiful, I think I started it in the wrong spot. And I needed my setup to be a little different. So this is what I was able to get started. And so you can get, this is on Night Sky. I love this so much. Oh, I love this so much. It's 40 count linen Night Sky by B Stitch Me. And I'm using B5200 DMC. And I got started and I realized I was having a really hard time seeing. And I think what I did was I need to start at one thread over because the way the linen weave is sitting, I'll be able to see. So anyways, I have a little bit of work to do on this and I want to do it by the end of the year. So there's that. Okay. Kate, I need you to sing a brief interlude song.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. And
Yeah,
that's as far as I'm going to go, people.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm thankful you went that far. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the issue. Okay, we're going to move this here. This here. Alright, so part of my issue right now is space. The fun is right here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so the next one I'm going to show you is one of the littles, one of the smalls I worked on. And this one is, because I did a, for my birthday 50 and 50 for 50, I did a combination of larger projects and then smalls ornaments. And this one falls into the smalls category. And I'm looking to see, yeah, there we go. This is knitting behind it. And in the past, I have done the stitching one. Yes. And I wanted to do, I had these in my stash and I want to do them on the same fabric because I wanted to stitch the three main creative outlets that I do. So this is going to be, I picked, and each craft got its own color. I don't know why, I just did. I'm doing this on 28 count sand. It's Carolina linen. And I hope you can see this. Okay. So it's on 28 count Carolina linen, and I'm using the Classic Colorworks Floss Weeping Willow. And
Pretty.
it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. And whoops, there's my cursor. Back to Kate.
Okay. So another project bag. I don't know where I got it from.
Somewhere.
People need to put labels on them. This is Ink Circles Reflections of Ireland. Here's what it looks like. Because I have the pattern. By Ink Circles. I'm using DMC 4045, which is a variegated. And this is Gilded from Be Stitch Me. And this was a New Year's Eve start. 1016. And I started at the bottom.
Nice. Oh, that's such a pretty green. Well done on that choice.
I think it was the called for.
Yeah, well.
It was the called for.
Nice. It's a really pretty color. I like it.
Oh, and I had to have the needle minder. I had to have the Yoda, Baby Yoda needle minder for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
There is so much cat hair on this. Senna.
I'm shocked. I'm looking at you, Senna.
It's black. I'm looking at you, Senna.
Okay. Oh, all right. Whoops. I'm trying to do 5 things at once here. I hope it's not too disjointed. Okay, so now we are going to, all right, my birthday start for 2022. It was the grand start of my 50 starts for my 50th birthday year. It is Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. It's so pretty. I am using the thread pack, the Valdani thread pack, and I'm doing it on 28 count doubloon from Picture This Plus. And this is as far as I got on it. There we go. It is so stinking pretty. Excited about that. So there we go. Was that 2? No, that was only 1, wasn't it?
That was only 1.
I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to figure out which is the best way to attack this box. Okay, we're gonna go from front to back. Okay. So in this little, oh yeah, and I had it in a. I'm not always remembering to show the project bags, so my apologies. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is related to Kate because she gave me the pattern. Oh Whale by Hands On Designs. There we go. And I am doing it. I can't remember what the size is. I gotta look it up. There we go. Oh Whale. Oh Whale. It's on, yeah. It's on 32 count Mint Splash Lugana, which I love. And I was able to get the frame, the frame outline done.
Yay.
For it. I just love because it just mimics the bubbles from the whale.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Okay. And back to Kate.
Okay. Beautiful Halloween project bag. Somebody put a label on it. Lake House Stitch Co.
Thank you, Lake House Stitch Co.
Thank you so much for that. What did I just do with that? Huh. All right. This next one is Primeval. There are 4. There's Mind, Spirit, Heart, and something else. These patterns from Forbidden Fiber Co. I'm using 16 count Chosen from Forbidden Fiber Co. I'm doing all 4 of them together, but this is the one I'm working on now, which is Primeval Spirit, which is Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm using all the fabric and the threads.
Mm-hmm.
So here's where I'm at. So I finished Giles, and the above Giles is the start of Willow.
Ouch. Nice.
And that was 2,246 stitches.
Goodness. That's so deceptive.
Well, I also very much appreciate that on the back it lists the stitch count for each color.
Oh, yeah.
It's helpful. Very, very helpful. All right, back to you.
Yep, sorry, I was rolling a set of scrolls. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh. That was here. Okay. Some semblance of order here. Okay, let's go with the next one. To prove that I can stitch things that are not Christmas, autumn, or nautical, I picked, for the sake of Kate, the 2023 Collector's Heart by Heart and Hand. I started it close to Valentine's Day of 2023. Super cute. I got the whole chart, I should say the kit. And I do believe it came with the, I think it came, well, at least came with the threads. I can't remember anymore. I am losing my mind. Okay, so I'm doing it on 32 count Heartland from Picture This Plus. Heartland. And the thread is Cottage Garden Threads, sorry. It's called Leatherbound. It is absolutely, this lighting is not doing the justice of how beautiful this thread is. Leatherbound, Cottage Garden Threads. And this is what I've gotten so far.
Yay.
Yay. Super pretty and cute. So I tried flipping back and forth as much as I could to, have a decent balance of big projects and little projects, but it was all, some of it was planned and some of it was just on a whim, and that one was a whim. The next one that I'm working on, it's going to throw you off a little bit. Okay, so the Heinz did a series of words with charms patterns, and that's where I got the idea of doing the spinning, I should say the knitting and the stitching ones, because they came as a kit. Well, the other one that I do, the other creative thing that I do a lot is spinning. So I had to go on a search to find the right letters. And the good thing is that this was a whole saga. Like in the beginning of our Flosstube, I was on the search for trying to find Heinz letters for spin. And so I was able to find pumpkins, and as you can see, SPIN is all in there. So once I went ahead and charted the word spin, and I will be doing pumpkins because I think you found it. Kate, I think you found it on Etsy.
I don't know.
Where it actually had all the original, because this is old. This is an old, that you don't get them from Heinz anymore. They don't make these anymore. So to find the whole kit intact with the pumpkin charms is awesome. So any hoodle, what I'm trying to say is spin is being done in Licorice Red from Classic Colorworks. And this is what I was able to get. I was able to get started on the, I got the whole outline done, and then the S. Same fabric. It's the 28. Let me look. Sorry, a 28 count sand Carolina linen. You could get it in rolls at your local big box craft stores. So I had a stash of it, and I thought, well, we'll do all of them the same. So there you go.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. So, sloth project bag.
I love that so much. So good.
It holds the bear from Cottage Garden Samplings. This was a New Year's Eve start on Picture This Plus Heritage, and 1,038. That's all I did.
Ooh, that cottage is so good, though.
It is. All right. And it's got enough room for the other two, because I'm doing them in the strips of 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Oakley dokley. Next. When I traveled this year, it was sometimes hard to pack a whole bunch of stitching because we only took carry-on. So that's when I started When did I start this one? Oh, right. This was the trip a month ago, a year ago. Sorry. Um, this is called Sunflower Pumpkin by Mill Hill. I'm using the perforated paper for this one. Super cute. Sunflowers. And I was able to get, whoops, there we go. You can see it better this way. There.
Cute.
Yeah. So, yes, my mother struggles with strong lighting in her house. Or I should say, in the room where I wanted to stitch. So, yeah, it was always a little bit of a struggle. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to show you is I have a little stash of these like little promo cards that the Prairie Schooler would put out just to give you a heads up on what was coming down the pike. And there was always a little pattern. So this one is Peep. It's
That's
teeny
cute.
weeny, but it's awfully cute. And I just found a random scrap of linen. I think it's some sort of natural linen. I'm looking to see if I got. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's a 32 count linen. So there you go. That one is like, an afternoon and it'll be done. But I was sticking to the do 200 stitches and move on. Okay.